partisan Republican spending bill that guts the health care of the American people has now been defeated a total of 10 times. Yet, Senate Republicans continue to do the same exact thing and expect different results. That's the classic definition of legislative insanity. The problem is Republicans aren't serious as it relates to solving the affordable health care crisis that they've created, solving the cost of living crisis that they've made worse. As Democrats, we've made clear we will sit down anytime, any place with anyone to find a bipartisan path forward to reopening the government, standing by our hardworking federal civil servants, enacting a spending agreement that actually makes life better for the American people, and decisively addressing the Republican health care crisis.
Look, the bottom line is we are fighting for the American people. We see the anguish they face everywhere we go, in our districts, in our states. People are not just, oh, this is something new and not so good. They're saying it's horrible. What am I going to do? With so many, another person I met, the kid has cancer, and the treatment has been cut off, the research has been cut off. We are fighting for the American people. The Republicans can talk all the political stuff they want. We're on the side of the American people because they need help.
Well, our view has been clear over the last several weeks. We were never going to vote for a partisan Republican spending bill that continues to gut the health care of the American people. We made that clear in early September, mid-September, late September, and we continue to make that clear in October for several reasons. But the Affordable Care Act tax credits is a matter that needs to be dealt with right now. Open enrollment starts on November 1st. Tens of millions of people are receiving notices right now indicating that their premiums are about to go up by thousands of dollars per year. This has to be dealt with the fierce urgency of now.
And there are debates and discussions going on our side of the aisle and on theirs, but to get everybody together and build that consensus is not possible until we get the government operating again and we stop holding. I get very upset about that. We stop holding the American people hostage for these ridiculous political games. People see what's going on here. We should not have Border Patrol agents not paid right now because Chuck Schumer wants to pay political games to cover his tail. I don't know how much more simply to say that, and every single one of you know that's exactly what's going on. I don't like being Mad Mike. I want to be Happy Mike. I want to be the happy warrior, but I am so upset about this. God bless America. We're done. Thanks.
Democratic lawmakers have stormed House Speaker Mike Johnson's office, demanding that he swear in a newly elected representative. Have a look at this. Gee, CJ, they just make such a spectacle of themselves. And I've got to say, the Democrats seem to be really revelling in this government shutdown. I mean, Mike Johnson has already said that he would swear this representative in once Congress reaches an agreement to reopen the government. But the problem is the Dems are insisting on playing these childish games.
No, you're exactly right. And I think, I'm old enough to remember when storming the office of the Speaker of the House would have been called an insurrection or January 6th. But I guess when the Democrats do it, no one cares. But let's talk about this shutdown, right? This is a Schumer shutdown. If the Democrats wanted to reopen the government, they could easily do so. We need a few votes from Senate Democrats to do it. They continue to withhold those votes as a part of this partisan political stunt. Republicans have done their job. The House has done their job. The power now lies within Senate Democrats to do their job. But yet they continue not to do so. They continue to hold, the pay of our brave men and women who serve our military hostage. They continue to hold the pay of our brave men and women who are serving our country and the administration, from the Department of Defense, Department of Health and Human Services, critical resources, hostage, because they want to prove a political and partisan point. And soon what we will see is that, people that are living in poverty, women and children, will lose their benefits because of, again, political partisan politics. It's disgusting. But again, it reminds me of what we used to hear from Maya Angelou, right? She said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. The Democrats have shown us who they are. Political partisans who don't give a damn about this country, and at every opportunity take no hesitation in exhibiting just that fact.
Yeah, look, good point. And they're just wasting everyone's time in the process with these ridiculous demands as well that they've been putting out, for the government to reopen it. It's just unbelievable.